So what I'm doing here is just adding these fluorescent highlights to certain areas of this artwork, just to make certain sections stand out. Now, one golden rule that I live by, and that will be in the book, is that too much of one thing basically cancels everything out. So for example, if I took this colour, this fluorescent colour, and just did like, started to do a little bit, and then suddenly I put a bit more and a bit more, and then suddenly if I covered the whole work, a lot of the area, then the actual impact that I was trying to get with those beautiful little subtle bits would be cancelled out because you've got so much of it. So, you know, you always have to bear in mind when you're adding highlights and little bits of really cool stuff, is to keep it limited to the amount that you add, that you don't go overboard, because too much of a good thing is a bad thing, if you get my drift. So and I love working with a dry brush when the paint just gets really dry, so you can sort of feather and create like these really subtle tonal changes. I think that's what's so fun. It's nice to be able to start to get back into my paintings and my stencilry, but pushing it in a, hopefully just doing some different stuff. One day I'd love to have a huge studio where I could have a big press and go ballistic. But hey, Berlin this weekend, yippee, on Sunday. I am so looking forward to that. It's going to be nice to get away and get back to Berlin. I'm meeting up one lady who's made contact with me, Angie. So I will be meeting up her. Whether I'm going to film it, I don't know, because she might be camera shy, and I don't want to stick a camera in people's faces if they don't really want me to do it. So, you know, if she's up for it, then sure, I'll film her, but if she's not up for it, then I won't. She's going to show me some cool places, which I'm looking forward to seeing, and it's going to be a blast. It's just a whole different world, really. I'm listening to Fleetwood Mac. Gotta love Fleetwood Mac. I always find gold works extremely well with those turquoisey type colours. So just some gold highlights on it, just in a couple of sections, always seems to help pull it together. I find the good old finger works really good as a brush. And I'll probably add a couple of little highlights here. Just on the edge there, I thought that would look neato. So, you know, Etsy's been going great. Thanks for you guys that have been buying my work. Fantastic over the last week. I was like, oh my gosh, you mean you guys want to buy my work? You know how you get that? It's like, wow, that is so cool. Because I haven't really sold anything all year, because obviously I haven't had my site up, anything up for sale for a start. But you know, it's nice to have that validation where you think, oh, someone actually wants to pay money to buy my work. So, you know, that's fantastic. Speaking of my Etsy site, I've added a couple of stencils which previously I haven't made available, just because I just didn't want to. And those two stencils was my Jaws stencil, my 4-layer Jaws stencil, and also my realistic eye stencil, which is a 3-layer stencil. But I'm sort of over that. You know how you need to claim something for a while? it's like giving, before you can give away a painting, you've got to own it for a bit, and then you think, oh, all right, I can get rid of it now, I can part with it. Well, it's similar to these stencils. So now I'm at the stage where I'm thinking, oh well, you know, people want them, they can use them if they want. So those 2 stencils are up. I'm adding many more stencils. I've just been doing a lot of scanning of them, so keep your eye out for those awesome stencils, because, you know, and I'm going to continue to make more stencils in time. Gotta love those highlights.